Hello guys, your favorite car saleswoman here, Trinity, from Plank and Nissan in Salisbury, Maryland. Do you know how much your current car is worth? If not, I highly recommend you come and see me over at Plank and Nissan in Salisbury, Maryland. We're over giving more than what your car is currently worth. And that puts you in a great position for a new one. So let me work out a great deal for you. Give you good cash for your current car. And let's upgrade you today.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to the channel. Today, guys, we got a lot of clips to react to. People still buying these cars with super high interest rates. I cannot believe this. Ain't gonna do too much talking. Let's get right to it. Let's go.
In that cross tour,
you know, I have a family it's a family of 6. Yep. All I've been doing is looking for cross tour until I found this one. When I found this one, I just fell in love with it. That's the one I want. That's the one I need.
So when you say you're a driver, you drive for Helen? What is that? What is this company?
No, the company name is GoFo. It's GOFO. I have my truck. This is what I'm in now. That's what I use for driving, but this is the only thing I have. I just want to have a personal car, and I would like to have that one as a personal car.
What do you, like, deliver with it? Like, do you do Uber? Like, what is it you do with that truck?
Oh, no Uber, nothing. Packaging is GoFo. We deliver packages. I'm gonna say like UPS, Amazon does.
Yeah, I mean, that gives me a challenge, man. That means you use the vehicles for driving.
No, I'm not gonna use,
See, the reason why he's saying that is because some insurance companies, they're gonna ask you that question. Do you use your vehicle other than just personal or pleasure? Do you use it for business? Because that can change the rate. That's what he's concerned about.
What I'm telling you, I don't want that vehicle for driving.
Yeah, I understand that, but the problem is our sister company, GA Financial, they're gonna verify your job and they're gonna see that you drive around with another vehicle for work. They consider that extremely high risk, man. They do not want to do that. The second that your truck breaks, you need another car to keep driving. Is not your job giving you a vehicle. It's your personal vehicle that you're driving around with. The fact that you have almost 450 credit score, I know I can't get you approved through the bank. It has to be through our sister company. The only way I can do this deal, maybe with way much higher down payment, to be honest with you.
Okay, yeah. Well, I guess,
Can you do $5,000, $5,500?
I will have to, check a few numbers right quick and then probably see if I could do that or not.
Yeah, man, think about it. I mean, between 5,000 to 5,500, something around 700 monthly. I know it's going to be a very short-term loan, but we'll get it done. It's an easier loan to approve rather than the one that I was just presenting.
It's okay, man. Thank you.
All right, man.
No, I wouldn't recommend doing that. He might as well take that 5,500 and go buy a cash car, especially if you're just going to need a car just to ride around in. Why finance that? You feel what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense. That little bit of money, you might well just pay cash for that car.
So y'all busy?
Yeah. That's crazy.
Okay. Wow. Okay. Now I know I'm seeing it. A lot of new cars that y'all haven't had when I was here 2 weeks ago. I ain't went nowhere yet.
See, I think she's at CarMax, guys, just to give y'all some context of what's going on.
They backed up. All right.
So do y'all have any?
The heck kind of tattoos there, bro?
Not right now.
Some people, man.
Yeah, that'll include the vehicle.
Terrible.
It looks like you got the 4-year, 150,000 mile max care.
What? Wait a minute. Hold on. What that say? Wait a minute. That say 21%. Oh, heck no.
Putting
500 a
down
month.
250, but the payments would have been higher. The interest would have still been at 20.
Golly. That is outrageous. That is unbelievable. I told y'all, it don't matter if you got good credit, bad credit, CarMax is going to give you a high interest rate. And people know that. And they still go there. I've even bought cars from CarMax. And the interest rate was high back in the day. If you have low credit, CarMax will approve you. Your interest rate going to be 20%. They'll get it done. And trust me, they will come repo your car if you don't make the payment.
The horrible divorce I went through. She was like, hey, Dad, let's get a car. She found a dealer down here, a Nissan dealer. She says, go pick up this car for me on Friday, let's say. They gave me the keys. They said, okay, enjoy your car. It was at Nissan Row. So we took it home. By the time I got in touch with my daughter, it was Saturday night. She sends me the contract, and I looked on there, and I said, what the heck is this? It winds up being almost $900 a month. They put in a $3,000 extended warranty. They put in $1,000 worth of gap. I'm like, did you agree on any of this? She was like, no. She has no idea what she was doing. I go there Monday. I talk to the finance managers. Sorry, sir. The deal's has been submitted, nothing we can do. The only thing you can do is have your daughter cancel the extended warranty in the Gap. But I said that wasn't the payment that she agreed on. And the dealer basically just rushed me out the door. She thought she was doing me a favor by getting us a car that we can share. I know I'm going to be upside down a bunch of money, but if I can try to flip this into a lease, something more reasonable, I don't mind paying between $800 and $900 a month.
Do you know what the payoff is right now in the car?
$37,600. But
Now, this is the issue, guys. I hate to stop the video, but if she was to cancel that Gap insurance and she get in an accident, that car is going to be so upside down, she's going to be responsible for almost 90% of whatever they owe on that car. That is crazy, man. That's how they set you up. That's why you got to get my checklist, because it'll tell you exactly the things to look for and what to ask for. This is crazy.
she put in the extended warranty in the Gap to get it refunded back, which is like $4,000 by itself.
Your payoff is 33,456 eventually.
Correct.
It's tough to put a number in this car because there's so many of them on the new car side. I don't know if the car's worth maybe 24 grand, so maybe you're 9 grand upside down. What are you guys thinking about getting?
She wants a truck, maybe like a Dodge Ram. I see the huge
that's
sales
even
on
worse.
15,000 off on Bighorns and Laramies.
Assuming they reduce your payoff on a Ram 1500, you're going to be about $877 a month, and that's only with $1,500 out of pocket total.
Perfect.
Sorry to hear about what happened with your daughter, but we're going to definitely do our best to try to help take you out of the situation. If you want to have us begin looking for a car, you can submit a credit app and we can begin the process. However, until that payoff goes down, there's not much we can really do.
Yeah, if you want to send me an application, I'll get that done.
Problem is, we're not even going to be able to move forward on this deal until your payoff goes down.
Until they, Okay, so I'll monitor it every day. Once it hits the account, I'll be back in touch with you, I guess.
See, and that's the thing, man. These dealers will do anything to try to get you done. They're going to roll that negative equity into that daggone Dodge, and then they're going to be double upside down, because those trucks do not hold value. I like them. Like I say, I like Dodge, but they do not hold any type of value, and they're going to be paying an arm and a leg. Unbelievable, man.
499 credit score.
499.
$499?
Oof. It's not even worth talking.
No.
Okay, let's call him back. James, hey, it's Alex.
Yes,
There
sir.
you go.
Well, my friend, I have not great news. The credit actually came in lower. It came in at 499. My guess is that you probably had some cars repossessed because of the COVID stuff. Is that accurate?
That's what. Yeah, that was. Yes.
When it's auto specific, you get like an auto specific credit score. And so that's why it's lower, because you had those cars taken back. So I'm really sorry about what happened there with your health and the COVID and your wife and stuff, but we just don't have a lender that will do a loan on that score unless, you'd have to put a crazy amount of money down. Is that a possibility?
No, I don't have the money to put down like that, other than that $2,000 extra you have given me.
A realistic option would be another, black on black Model Y that has less miles. That would be the only possibility if we had one. Let me just see if I've got one. So, I'll have some that'll have, 40, 50,000 less miles. I don't have a black on black one right now, but that would be the only thing I could probably come close to getting, because you'll have some equity in your car. They've got the $4,000 EV tax credit, and the combination, we would need that to get any kind of financing done.
What about any Cadillac Lyric or the Rivian?
The Rivian, no, they're just too expensive. Actually, the Lyric too, they're just too expensive. We need to be looking at cars that are in the teens after the down payment in order to get it qualified with that score, at least with our.
And see, guys, this is what I be talking about. You got a horrible credit score. You're trying to buy the most expensive cars you can find. A Lyric, they'll cost about $60,000. Unbelievable, man.
Our lenders. Now, there could be others out there. We only have so many that we can go to, and my finance manager just looked at it and said, we don't have anybody that would help us on this deal. All right, James, appreciate you.
Yeah,
sorry we couldn't help.
Not a problem.
Okay, man. See ya. Man, I wish we could. That was rough. He and his wife had COVID, were in the hospital for months and got behind on bills and things. Totally heart goes out to him on that, but we just don't have a lender that can get a deal like that done. Maybe there is a lender out there. Maybe somebody's watching that can help.
Yeah, I agree, man. Unfortunately, that took a lot of people out, the pandemic. So I get it. I sympathize with that part of it. But take the money you had there. He said he got $2,000. Take that and try to pay down some of the credit cards or pay off whatever is keeping the score low. He said he got some repos on his credit report. Try to get those removed. Going out and trying to buy a super expensive car is just not the right thing to do. Unfortunately, these banks do not care about your health. They don't care what you was going through. That just is what it is. Either you have the score or you had a down payment to make the deal work. That's all they care about.
I pay every month for my Civic Type R. I put $0 down and didn't make a payment for the first 3 months. It's financed at 7% on an 84-month term. And then every month I pay $802.
What? Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Run that back, bro. What'd she say?
This is how much I pay every month for my Civic Type R. I put $0 down and didn't make a payment for the first 3 months. It's financed at 7% on an 84-month term. And then every month I pay $802.
Golly. I had to hear that again. You know, they do that deferred payment, the 3 months, you don't have to make a payment. But I believe interest is accruing during that time. So don't you end up paying more? Like I've never done that. Leave it in the comments, guys. Have you ever done the 3 month? I think what is it, 90 days, no payment thing? And I know a lot of dealers use that to bring people into the dealership because people feel like I don't have to make a payment for 3 months. But hey, it's adding up. She ain't gonna never pay this call.
Guys, I just want y'all to know that what's for you is for you. I told myself months ago that I wanted my next car to be a Mercedes Benz, but honestly, I didn't think that it was my time. I didn't think I was going to be able to find one in my price range. So I was car shopping and I first stopped at Genesis. I stopped at BMW, and Genesis was not trying to give me what I wanted. I got a call from Mercedes. They asked me exactly how much I wanted to spend, what I was looking for, and they just made that happen for me. I wasn't meant to have a Genesis. I wasn't meant to have a BMW. I was meant to have the car that I wanted. Y'all never settle. Keep your eyes on what you want and just stick to it. I will never make the mistake again of accepting anything less than what I know I deserve. I am not settling, and you don't either.
Okay. Now, guys, see, a reason why I played this video is there's a lot of people who think like this, and I get it. And for the most part, she's right. You should get the things that you want in life. But I don't know her financial situation. I don't know anything about this young lady. But you have to make sure that it makes sense within your budget. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people will just buy things because they were approved for it. Just because you can do something don't necessarily mean you should do it. Basically, what I'm trying to say. But congratulations to her on her new Mercedes. I hope she got the maintenance package.
And it made more sense financially to buy this new car than to keep my old car. So
Okay.
I had a 2023 Kia K5 GT line, and it had about $5,000 in negative equity due to some damage on the car. And I knew that I wanted to get out of the Kia K5 because I wanted a bigger SUV or just a bigger car in general, because I just had a baby this year and I can use a little bit extra space, especially trunk space. Because my car had negative equity, I really had to do some research and some shopping around to make sure that I was finding the best deals, the best incentives, rebates, discounts that I can apply to a new car to cover the negative equity on my old car. When doing research, I came across the Mustang Mach-E, and they had about $8,000 in rebates due to electric vehicle incentive, I think a customer cash incentive, and like an end of the year discount that they were adding on to the cars. So although I knew I wanted a new car, I also knew that I did not want to pay more monthly than I was paying on my Kia currently. And with insurance and my monthly payment, I was paying about almost $900 a month. In addition to doing some dealership shopping, I also did some insurance shopping to ensure that I was getting the best car with the best rate, and I wasn't getting into a new car and not realizing that the insurance rates on this new car is $300-$400 a month, because I'm not doing that. Second thing is that I knew that I was going to negotiate the price, even though there were a good amount of discounts and rebates and incentives that were already applied to the car. I knew that I still had the power to negotiate a little bit. You know, maybe not a lot, but a little negotiation to get it down to a number that I'm comfortable with. So I went into the dealership. I told them that I wasn't putting anything down. I told them that I wanted a lease because I wanted to roll my negative equity into a 3-year lease. And at the end of the 3 years, I can either turn the car in and get me another car, or I can buy the car out if I wanted to. The next day, they delivered the car to me. I signed some more paperwork. They picked up my Kia, took it back. And now I'm actually paying less for this new car with car insurance and the car payment combined than I was on my Kia.
Okay.
It's a win-win. I got out of a car with negative equity and had damages to it. I have a new car. I like the new car. It's bigger for me and my baby. I'm paying less. And yeah, and it's nicer. But yeah, y'all, that was the story of me getting a new car yesterday, and I was able to get out of my Kia, and now I'm driving my first electric vehicle. So we'll see how this goes.
So what do y'all think about that? There's a lot of people who are doing this right here. They have negative equity. They were rolling into these electric cars and they're leasing them. And at the end of the lease, like she said, she can walk away. She can buy the car out. But I would recommend giving it back, because once the warranty is up and those batteries go bad, it's gonna cost you an arm and a leg. I get y'all opinion on the situation like that. When she said she had $5,000 negative equity, they did have a lot of incentives with those electric cars because they weren't selling and they were depreciating. Like the depreciation on electric cars are just crazy. So you better off leasing those cars. She did the right thing by leasing. But what do y'all think about that deal? Leave it in the comments.
A $21,560 loan at 29% interest rate. 29. That's like insane. And the car in tippity toppity condition at the top is worth $8,734. You're upside down, dude.
Yeah, it's a bad decision.
Oh.
Yeah,
what is the car?
It's a Ford Fusion.
Year?
2017. And it's really, the negative equity is
It's not even close.
That's
but
great.
why did you do it?
because I was unemployed for 6 months. I saved loan offers that I get, and the loan offer was offering me $21,000.
Oh, no. Why do you do that?
Because I need money.
Oh, just saving loan offers that come in the mail? Those are the most predatory loans ever, other than
Very
walking
true.
into a payday loan.
Yeah, man, she got hoodwinked. Anytime they give you a 20-something% interest rate, that's like the worst. You know what I'm saying? Like she would never pay that call. So leave your comments, guys. What do you think? I want to get y'all feedback on some of these situations. I know a lot of people have different opinions about rolling negative equity into leases and just leasing cars in general. But in today's climate, a lot of people are doing that because, like I say, they bought cars during the pandemic, a lot of negative equity. For whatever reason, these banks are allowing people to roll all this negative $15,000, $20,000 over to leases. And that's what a lot of folks been doing to get out of their car. That's why you see so many new vehicles on the road right now. 'Cause a lot of people just went on a lease new cars. If you're new to the channel, man, hit the like button, subscribe. Appreciate y'all watching. I see y'all on the next one.